I'm Judith Hill. I'm a student at John Rugby College and I'm studying psychology, media and religious education. I'm one of 4. I've got 2 older brothers and an older sister. I like spending time with my friends and going on walks and listening to music. I hate bullying and I hate discrimination against people just because they've got something different, like because of their race or because of their sexuality. I think recycling is really important. We've got a compost bin, so we put like all food in that and grass when we're like cutting the grass and stuff. But I'm really worried about landfill sites. I don't like the idea of using up all the space that we have just to fill it full of rubbish. We have a paper recycling and we recycle cans and plastic bottles. I go along to the Justice and Peace group at college every Tuesday dinner time, and we just meet together and we focus on different things that are important in society and in the world. Sometimes we pinpoint specific countries. What we're doing today in Justice and Peace is looking at gold mining, and we're doing a role play and we're looking at how it's affecting the villages in Honduras.
People are catching lung and liver diseases, and babies are being born with strange diseases like floppy arms and legs, and some doctors say they could die.
Or if you're also, on the other hand, there is the cases where you're saying that you're overgeneralising, and you're just saying it's everyone's a thing, and it is not everyone.
Don't you people see it's more of an opportunity to get into the modern world? Because we've been left behind, you know. I mean, who agrees that everybody should live equally? Everybody should live equally, and it's a chance, it's an opportunity to bring ourselves up out of this, well, what we're in, and bring it into the modern world.
But what we want is a safer village, and it used to be really safe, but at the moment there's brought in drugs and alcohol, drugs like cocaine, and we don't want to bring our children up in a place like this. There used to be clean air, but now it's dusty. So how are we bringing up our children? How are we going to get better?
The rest of the world seem to cope. These like America
but that
and
doesn't
Britain,
mean that
they
we
seem to
need
cope.
to,
Isn't it just getting used to it? Isn't it just getting used to something different, something new?
But why should we get used to something that we don't want, that we don't need?
Don't look at your disgusting child.
So we're linking this in order to campaign against gold mining. We're making a gold chain, which we're going to send to jewellers near where we live.
Lynette, do you want us to just write our names? Yes, if you want to write a message with it.
Respect God's creation.
This is the locket that we're going to attach to the chain, and it's explaining what's wrong with the working conditions and saying how we can change it. For example, safer working conditions. And we're going to add it to the chain and then give it to the jewellers. I do think that what Pope Paul VI said is relevant today. I think there will always be poor people, but if we share our resources, then there's no need for there to be poor people. I think that we need to stop caring so much about material possessions and focus more on things that are important, like family and friends and the environment. And we should care more about them than we should about how many shoes we have or whether we have designer labels on our clothes. I think it's more important to care about family and friends.